Okay. It was close enough. You know what they said when they were building I feel like I'm quieter than usual.
I'll turn you up, dude. Don't worry.
Thank you, bro. Turn me up. Okay,
You
there we
good?
go. That's great.
Sick.
That's
sickaroonie.
literally so sick.
All right, I'm gonna sit up against where I'll probably be in frame.
And I will do the same because I'm
This
a
is-
follower naturally, like a sheep boy I am.
I think you might actually be out of the frame now. I mean, your arm is at least.
That's
You know how
people
the-
know what my elbow looks
Well,
like.
okay, but
There are fan clubs
if we're go-
dedicated. Hey, there are fan clubs dedicated to my elbow. So
okay,
if
if we're going back to the Egyptian times, though, if they thought if one of your limbs wasn't depicted, that it would not follow you to the afterlife.
shit, well I guess I'm not
So-
elbowing it up in heaven, guys,
so,
or
yeah,
Evan,
this
as
this
I would call it.
This self-aggrandized move that you're doing right here, it's literally costing you an arm and a leg.
Hey,
See, if you got to sit like me, where all of your extremities and your
Mhm,
limbs are in the shot at
Okay.
the same time.
okay.
I've even got my dick in here, dude.
Honestly, bro, you know what? That's shit.
See,
He's even got his dick in there, guys.
guys,
Like me, when I die, I'm gonna be just.
you're gonna be dickless.
Well, that's
and
how I.
armless in heaven.
Well, that's how I currently am. Just the dickless part. It fell off, during my tour of duty
Tour of duty.
to PG&E.
That's right. He served.
When
in
I worked for
oh wait,
PG&E.
you
No, I
PG&E?
don't. I did not
You work
know.
you work for PG&E. Let's
Yeah.
explore that. What are you?
Well,
Well,
so basically,
what job do you?
so I'm in charge of the G. So
Oh, okay.
in the headquarters.
So you're the one who raises all the prices on electricity and shit. Like that.
No. I think you're misunderstanding my
That's
job.
the P.
No.
Okay,
So what's
okay.
so there is like a head office, right, to PG&E.
All right.
So there's a big P, there's a big G, and there's a big E. I'm in charge of the G.
You're
So I just
not
like
the big G though. The G, just the G.
yeah, just the G.
Okay.
One man cannot keep track of all the big
Of the
letters.
big
Like
Gs.
that's
okay.
I'm only
So if I see a PG&E, let's say a van,
Okay.
PG&E van, that G that's on the van,
all me.
that's your
All me. I keep that up, brother.
You
what
know,
I'm
that's
talking about?
honestly probably one of the more respectable parts of PG&E.
Yeah, I would agree. Just making sure that the logo itself looks decent enough. The
Okay.
company itself is
I just scanned my head to the right a little bit and saw a picture of you like standing up against someone who has been cut out of the frame.
that is definitely a piece of wood.
Oh, it is a piece of wood?
We're at my house, ladies and gentlemen. We're at
Okay.
Evan's house. This
Yeah.
is the second
You
time
want to know
we're
his
filming one here.
address?
No, AJ, don't.
All right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I.
This
That's
is the second time we're doing this one here. Last time, Evan made sure that my audio didn't record.
It was actually a very calculated effort on my part.
That was such a good episode. I feel
It was
bad.
pretty good. I've forgotten everything we talked about, but it was like just
was-
tragedy.
It was pretty rad.
It was sort of like the lost city of Atlantis, in the sense. Yeah, I would
in
agree.
in like the realm of podcast.
That's so
things,
true.
Like our first episode probably would be Germany.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right?
obviously.
And then that episode that we just lost would be Atlantis.
Atlantis, yeah, of course,
All right.
obviously. You think
What would my dad in a jar be?
my dad in a jar? Okay,
I'm thinking
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Is that a good one? I don't know.
I think
is that our
Pittsburgh's
best?
good. That's like our best performing one.
Okay.
My dad in a jar.
I feel like that's not a stretch to say that our best episode is the equivalent to Pittsburgh. That's like not
Pittsburgh's a
too.
good city. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
it's all
like
right. I mean,
Pittsburgh.
I guess it depends on which one you're talking about. The one
I
in
think
Pennsylvania
that,
or the one
I think
in.
that overall our podcast would probably be Flint,
Oh.
Michigan.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
'cause if
putting some vicious stuff out there.
yeah.
Where people still taking it in, even though they
Oh.
shouldn't. Do you think? Do we have any regular viewers at this point?
No.
Have they all?
We have like 4. For a while, we had like 7 consistent people,
It's beautiful.
and now we're back to 4.
Damn, it's because we faltered. But hey, you 4,
It's been how long?
12 months?
No, this for us.
Years?
For us, it's been almost no time at all because we're living our best lives.
Yeah, because
And and when you're having fun, time flies.
yeah, obviously.
I know you guys have been waiting forever because you're
Yeah.
all losers. And
Dude, they're
suck.
pathetic. Dude, I saw one of them the other day. They were literally
did?
just waiting by their phone, just
Oh my
hoping that we'd
God.
upload. Like
That's
that's so pathetic.
pathetic.
Literally, why are you what's up with that, guys?
Dude, I keep hitting my nose ring on the.
That's why. Oh yeah,
cover.
AJ's got a nose ring now.
Nose ring now. That's why you see me shake my
AJ,
head.
tell us about it, because I just sort of saw you one day. And
Oh
you
yeah,
had
that's
it,
right.
And I was
Okay,
like, that's wild.
well, that leads into another story of we now are employed in the same place.
oh
But,
yeah.
However, I have been thinking about getting I've got a septum piercing, and I've been thinking about getting for like since January.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like an impulsive thing.
Yeah.
It kind of was, because like in a sense, like I'd been thinking about it, but I was like, all right, let's just go get it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I went and got it, and now I have it.
Hell yeah, bro.
Thank you.
Did you? Well, like, what inspired you?
What inspired me? I just like this piercing. I don't really fuck with ear piercings
Mhm.
or like the ring that goes around here. I like this one.
That's cool. That's cool. I thought about for a while getting like one ear pierced, but then like I was like around like one of my relatives. That's all we'll say. And then they were talking about like the gay ear and how they still thought it was like a thing, and I was like,
hell yeah.
I don't even want to give into it. I don't even want to.
You should like
have the gay ear.
I want. That's so funny.
It is. It's like
you can get an ear piercing, but not in this ear, because that one means you're gay.
I know. Well, I thought it was just if you only had one ear.
That's like.
Or is it like a certain
really?
ear?
I
No,
thought it was
don't
a
know.
certain ear.
Oh, that might be
that
right.
might actually.
You know,
why wouldn't
we
gay
don't know.
people get both ears pierced?
Because they're trying to tell other gay people.
Oh, that's
that
right.
They are gay.
That's when you, because when you're, what do they call it when you're walking through the park?
Mm-hmm.
When you're, I forget what it's called, chasing or something like that.
What?
There's like.
Hunting.
I forget what it's called. But
Hunting for a gay boyfriend.
When you're looking for a strong man to keep you warm at night, right?
Yep.
And you're in the park.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know that man is gay and not just like a guy with like some sensibilities and taste
and like good fashion sense.
Yeah, there we go.
Of course. Some sensibilities.
Well, I mean, yeah, sensibilities probably isn't the best word there, but
Imagine,
moving on.
Yeah, that's so wild. Do you want to hear something like kind of like sad?
Oh,
it's
wait.
like it's not sad, but
Okay,
it's gonna be like really.
Just throw it
For
at
a
me.
while, I was like, I didn't think that British people were racist. Like I had assumed that like they were all. I assumed
that
like
British people were like they were like these. You put them on a pedestal.
yeah, because I figured like, well, there's so many people going into Britain. Like, how could they be? But then it turns out because like I'd watched the Great British Baking Show and
they're all like, oh, we love black people.
That's actually what every contestant has ever
that's
only said. That's really strange.
Well, I've actually never. Yeah, it would be weird
exactly.
if they were just like up there being like, you know who I hate the most. Okay.
That's wild, bro. I'm trying to think of all the winners. I'm trying to think if there's been like a
well, that's actually why the host left. What's her face? Cherry?
Mary Berry. Did you just call her Cherry?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Actually, I think Mary Berry, the former host of the Great British Baking Show, left because she was just old as dirt. She's just so old. She's like the Queen of England. It's
really?
like, yeah, like the same. I feel like at the same age around there, or Betty White.
They probably did.
We should
kick it back in those days.
Probably,
when
honestly,
they were
though.
12.
Well, no, because I think she's been knighted. Well, and what that
Really?
means is it's not like she's not a knight; it's a dame. So she's like been damed, I guess.
Yo, I want to be dimed.
Dude, okay. Well, I want to be domed on, brother. The Queen of England. Dude, the Queen of England, she like at any moment she could
She's
die.
fallen off recently.
At any moment she could just fallen off. She was popping off in like the early 2000s.
Yo, she was the shit like 30 years ago.
But now it's like, who even
Goddamn.
freaking are
It's
you?
like everyone you know turns 70. It's just like,
You're different.
yeah, no, you just lost it, you know?
You're worth less to me now. You're worth, like, like they say that there's like wisdom in age, but at a certain point you're just spitting bubbles.
Yeah,
and you're like,
yeah, you're just drooling.
Yeah, like
waiting to be shot.
Like
at.
if you live to be like 103, like you're not giving any sage advice.
Oh my god, that's so true.
Like you're just sitting there and you're just like, no, like because like in the past, what was an elder? Someone who was 40 or 50.
Yeah, that's right. That's
they
why
had,
they
like,
had 8. That's why they had wisdom.
Yeah, and like they probably did have some decent advice back then. Like if you're
yeah, once you get into like 80, you're watching Dr. Oz trying to figure out what foods to eat to remember things.
You're turning on
Blueberry.
Joel Osment in the Mega Church channel, and you're just like,
oh my gosh, that's right.
And you're falling for all those infomercials
You're
about
he needs a plane. He's gotta go teach sermons everywhere.
He needs his own plane.
How do you think he's gonna get to Africa to teach the little migrant children?
That's actually exactly what every old person
Really?
I've ever heard sounds like. That's really kind of
I was-
creepy.
you
Are
know-
you young, actually? Or are you lying to me this whole time?
Why would I lie to? It's like so hard to fake age, you know.
I mean, I
like-
feel like you just put like a couple clips on your face. You make your skin tighter.
What if
That was a weird burp, AJ.
it was like at the same time I like hit my nose
Mhm.
and at the same time I burped. And
Damn.
it was just like this weird like, oh my god, what's happening?
What a wild freaking turn of
Thank you.
events.
Thank you.
Well, this podcast is either going to be very short or part two'd.
Well, we just paused it and then
That's so
restarted it.
true. So we'd
We
maybe
might
be in a
change
different spot.
We might change locations
Yeah.
as well.
So
I'm
it'd
thinking-
be like time travel for you guys.
No, it wouldn't. It would just be seamless.
So they wouldn't travel through time with us?
Well, I mean, if we wanted,
AJ, you fucking told me that
We'd
time.
need a
You
little
told me
bit
that they were
more-
gonna fucking time travel with
Dude,
us.
if they maybe donated more to my GoFundMe.
What the fuck, guys?
Did you want to know how much of a shitty child I was? At one time, I was like, "Oh God, I want an Xbox One."
No.
So
I know where this story's going, but no. Okay, keep going.
okay, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start a
Oh
GoFundMe.
my god!
And I found this picture of a child on the internet.
That's even you, bro.
And I was like posing as his father, and I had to pay taxes, and I couldn't get him what he wanted.
Why couldn't you have been your own father, AJ? Why did it have to be some random kid?
And I was like, please, he really wants.
I'm
And I don't get. I'm a salaried employee, right? So I'm not gonna get paid till the end of the month.
Oh my god!
I
It's like
just need
he
a
needs it
little
now.
bit of money now.
Oh my god!
Oh, and it worked.
Damn. I mean, did it?
Yeah.
No way.
No, it didn't.
I was gonna say like AJ, you do not have an Xbox.
Bro, I didn't even check it back after that, so it might have worked.
You serious?
I like created it and like I just abandoned it because I forgot how to get back in. This GoFundMe is like weird.
Can we go find it if we searched for it? Oh my god,
You
that'd be the
carried the
funniest thing
show,
ever.
dude.
So when I was a young man, about I would say in my pre-kindergarten days, preschool, I guess you might say, there was a line for the water fountain. As you do because you're a child. And now I respect the sovereignty of all lines. I always have, and I still to this very day do. Yeah, of course. In and out line, most definitely. You certainly. If you fucking try to cut in the in and out line, that is the only situation where I will get out of my car and potentially cause like a confrontation. That's not even a joke. Like I might actually do it, so don't cut in front of me in and out. But anyways, I think that my great hatred of people that cut in line for the water either emerged from a situation in preschool or it simply reflected my intense hatred of people that cut in line. So the situation is that, we're in line, of course. We've established that. I apologize for reiterating so much, but, sometimes stories are important like that. And essentially, so I'm waiting in line, and it's slowly moving because people in preschool are stupid. They put their mouth right on the fountain. I used to do that, actually, definitely in preschool. Then some kid was like, that's weird. And then I stopped, thank God. But, yeah, so we're waiting in line. It's taking forever. And as I near the front, as it is my turn to approach the water fountain, this stupid, slimy son of a bitch named Percy, he fucking cuts in front of me and he starts sipping away like some greedy jackass. Now, some background information about Percy is that he knows a lot about the Titanic. He loves to tell me about like the 3 different plumes. One of them was called the dummy plume. I still remember that. I don't know why, but I still do. And one time I actually tried to make him like a Lego Titanic, but it only had 2 plumes, and he fucking called me out on it, and I was like, Percy, you're a fucking bitch. I didn't say that to him because I didn't have the vocabulary, but I thought it. So anyways, coming into the situation, this guy who I had offered a gift to had rejected it, he then cuts in front of me in line, and so I am enraged. I am empowered, must I say, to bite him on the arm. So I bite this son of a bitch on the arm, and I leave like, I remember looking, like, as pulled my teeth away from that pale flesh, I saw my imprint of my jawline on his stupid wrist, and I thought, good Percy, you deserve nothing less than to be bitten by Evan, or Kizu. That's me, by the way, guys. And so I got put in timeout. They never told my parents. And I told my parents.
They should have told your parents.
They should have. Like, that's kind of messed up that they didn't. But like when I told my mom about it, like, I think it was like 3 months ago or something. I know. I hadn't told her about it for a while. She was like, what? You did that? And they didn't like tell me? And I was like, hey, things were just different back then. Things were different in the year.
Percy could have had like a disease and you could have picked it up from
I could have had
his disgusting
white wrist.
His disgusting slime-ridden flesh.
Yeah. Percy loved to lick himself.
I couldn't find it.
Damn it, AJ.
I'm so sorry.
Also, type somewhere, why can't you be your own dad, AJ? Because that's a funny name that's a funny title for the podcast.
Okay. Why can't I be my own?
Why can't you be your own dad? No, why can't you be your own dad, AJ?
Like, you know how plants asexually reproduce?
Yeah.
And it's just like a clone of themselves?
Mm-hmm. Like you chop off your arm.
Yeah.
And new AJ just grows.
That would be... What would you do if you had like a whole bunch of yourself? Do you think you could like... What is the most amount of damage to the United States?
Okay.
Let's theorize how we would
are we saying like I have as many clones of myself as I want given like the time?
So if you were to clone a plant,
okay,
how long do you think it would take to grow to the size of the plant that you cloned it from?
Oh, okay. Well, I would say it just depends on the size of the plant. I would say like around like 3 months probably for it to be like around the same size.
So we give you 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's like The Amazing Race,
Uh-huh.
but a little bit longer, you know. All right.
Can every
It's
clone
like a
of
game
myself
show is what I mean when
also
I say that.
reproduce by cutting off an arm?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can plants do that?
Yeah.
If so,
yeah.
then yes, because we're basing this off.
Okay, so if
some
I'm a
sort of
plant,
science.
okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Hand shoot up there.
Can I topple the U.S. government with
well,
nothing but
we don't
myself?
necessarily need to topple it, but like do damage.
That's so true. That's so true.
Or take it over.
Because like, what am I gonna? Well, okay, but if I replace it, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't know any policies. I just have a bunch of versions of myself. Like, you know.
That's policy right enough right
That's
there.
so true though. That's
you have
so
an
true.
army.
Okay.
And since they all think like you, they're not going to turn on you, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you could maybe argue that, but I feel like it's lazy and annoying. If you're thinking that, if you're thinking, hey, maybe you should argue that, that's stupid and not funny.
Honestly.
Anyways, continue.
Okay, so I feel like why the U.S. though? Why not like take over Japan?
Well,
why
first
not?
Part because you'd have to like learn another language.
That's true.
Like,
why not make them learn my language? The colonizer way. Okay, no. So here's what I do though. To optimize my time, I wouldn't like chop off one arm and then wait for it to regrow. I'd chop my arm into disc shapes so that each disc forms a new Evan within time.
Damn.
And then after 3 cycles of that, like me and my clones all making copies of ourselves, I feel like I'd have like that would go quick because I'd have at least 300 people. I feel like
in 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months time.
Once they've all formed.
All right.
So I'd have 300 Evans.
Then what's the plan from there?
Oh shit, that's fucking wild. Because at this point I could have each Evan make 4 copies of themselves and triple my fucking thing. You know. Oh my god, what do I do? What is like? Okay, I gotta stop getting specifics.
Let's
like,
think
what
about,
would I attack?
Let's think about like how would you govern yourself? Would it be like instead of having like one all-powerful Evan, because then that gives the other Evans. I know I just got on you guys for thinking about this, but now that I'm thinking
it's better because he's better than you.
Would you kind of like anarchy it? Like we're all Evans going for the same cause.
That's what I would do.
Need to join ranks.
That's what I would do.
Viva la France.
I would Viva la Evan, honestly. So I would
Evan la Viva.
What state would we start with though? Probably like
Well, we need to go with one of these like pushover states, like Rhode Island.
Ohio. Rhode Island is fucking great. We need to put them in their place.
Because you could show up and be like, oh look, it's because Rhode Island. They're all like, oh, everything's so spooky over there. You show up, because I forget what happened there. But you go there.
Did not know that. My sister was about to walk in after I specifically warned her not to. Oh, she's going back.
She's stupid.
Okay, so
I
what
hope
were you
she
saying?
can hear us.
She probably can. She probably texted me like, what the hell?
Did she?
What did Jessica Cargan text me for?
Yo, let me see. I want to respond to JC. Anyways, what were we just fucking rambling about? Dude? What is this?
So this is really funny. So in the drama room of our old school, we had like So in the drama room of my old school, we had like posters everywhere.
What's up, Luce?
We had posters everywhere. Rachel, we're filming a podcast in here.
Rachel, come be on the podcast, Rachel.
Oh, God.
Be our first guest.
This is here. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so I hit a note under one of the posters. And,
if you are reading this, just know that Evan Bop was never a bitch. 12320. Nice.
Oh, my God. I totally forgot that I did that.
I guess now you're a bitch because...
Shit.
So what are the politics of being a bitch? Anyways,
all right. I'm totally forgetting off traffic. Okay, traffic. So a pushover state. So we take over.
Yes.
We take over Rhode Island.
You bill yourself as some sort of attraction because
like
there's 4 of the exact same people, and then that's when you bring in the army.
That's so smart.
That's when you bring in the guard.
You have like a stage. You're like, look at these 4 people that are the same.
Oh my gosh!
And
then everyone's like,
turn around.
Everyone's crazy. They're all like, oh my god, this is insane. Nothing like this has ever been. And then you come out as a scientist, and you're like, I've cloned myself. Look at this amazing. This is a scientific feat. They won't let me put this in the paper. And then it's like this political thing that drives people closer. Now you've got half of Rhode Island
on my side.
No, they're not on your side, but they're in the streets.
Okay,
that's when you come in. Damn, you got 300 of yourself.
You
might need to make more. I don't know what the population count of.
It can't be more than 300.
This could be like a 6-month project. Extend it by a little bit. It might be worth it. Go ahead.
Here's what I'm thinking. That's a great idea, or sleeper agents. So a version of me moves in every like 5th house, and then like I feel like it's gonna. The Rhode Island people are slow.
Yeah, where are you getting the money for that though?
So
It's
I'm
so
killing the previous owners. So
Okay.
it's like
Okay.
so a clone of me knocks on their door, kills them, takes their
I feel like
identity, I guess.
You'd have to make all of the copies of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's
getting into
that's
such
difficult.
semantics.
That's difficult because think
Mhm.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like how long it takes, like maybe 3 days, and then their loved ones start to get
That's
worried,
true. You have
and
at
then they
least 3
check
days.
on them.
Oh, that's
I feel like you'd have to do it with people who just don't have people that care
Okay.
about them.
okay. Or simultaneously, in the midst of night, Evan or Kizu's knock on every door, just kills everyone. Like slowly, like you don't see it coming. Like, and then you're like I work
Okay.
like in blocks at a time. So they're like, hey, no one in like this block has like said anything for a while. I'm like, wait, what happened to them? People get worried.
But then people from the other blocks that aren't being attacked are gonna go visit, and then that's when you start to get like,
yeah, they visit and then they never go home. And then they
So you-
learn to stay in their houses to stay scared. And then everyone that is
But
still
then that's
alive,
when you
once I've
alert
taken
the-
over, like they're too afraid to fight back.
that's when you alert like the surrounding states. That's when
That's
the National
true.
Guard
That's
comes
true.
in.
You gotta make.
I mean, I guess
quick
if
and
we're
concise.
pushing over an entire state, that's gonna happen regardless.
Mhm. Yeah. This is why I think we might have a better chance at like an island or something where like it would take them, or like Britain maybe. We could definitely take over
I feel like
Britain.
some sort of. Okay, we turn this into a 9-month project. At
Okay,
this point,
yes.
if everyone's cloning themselves, you've
All
got
the-
thousands. Where are you gonna put all these people?
That's so
Damn,
true, though.
dude.
Oh my god, it gets difficult.
Okay. Anyways, I'll continue with my plan.
Mm-hmm.
We take over airports.
Okay.
I mean, not we. Of course, this is not an actual thing. That
many of me, yeah.
It's many of a bunch of.
Oh, also
I'm not a.
time.
Nice.
The time.
Oh shit!
I'm
thought you
not
were, like-
showing you my phone.
I
bro.
thought you were like, look at my your air tag is
No.
after me.
no.
Okay, we got like 3 minutes.
Okay, keep going, sir.
Is it fine if I leave all this set up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Are you gonna?
Alright.
Are we gonna come back like when you get done?
Would you mind like putting it all away and then we leave and go somewhere else? Would you be against
It
that
might
idea?
just be easier to just like put it all away
right now.
Yeah. Once
Okay,
we
we'll
get done
come
with
back
it.
to this topic.
Okay, we're talking about clones.
It's not actually gonna happen. Of course, this is entirely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the word?
We-
It doesn't even matter.
It's hypothetical. We aren't
Hypothetical,
actually
there
going to attack the U.S. Capitol building.
Whoa! On
Yeah, no.
January 6th of last year.
Yeah.
All right.
We
anyways.
went back to okay.
Bye bye.
Bye. Then we'll say hello.
All right. Quick.
AJ's
And we're back.
Welcome back to the Poop Podcast.
Now, well, I don't know about Poop Podcast. I feel like I
Oh,
can lay down.
I thought we were gonna rebrand, and I feel like that's a good because everyone knows what poop is.
You know what? We could be. You know how people are always like, it's not actually called a Band-Aid. All right, that's just the capitalist state.
yeah,
your
it's just a
brain.
brand name.
Yeah, exactly. We could be Poop. We could actually let's go as number 2.
Oh, that's
Well.
great. Okay, hey,
Welcome to podcast number 2.
hey, yeah. We understand that there's a lot of people very close to you, very important to your heart. We're not trying to go after that number 1 spot, but hey, let us
We're
be number
number
2.
two.
We're number 2,
Hell
baby.
yeah, dude! I fuck with that.
Hell yeah,
That'd be
man.
that's hilarious.
That would be.
Because that's like an actual thing.
Number
I
2?
can see that happening.
Yeah, no, I could.
We're number 2. That's like a Charmin Ultra Soft commercial.
Mm-hmm.
We've given up trying to be the best.
Yeah.
Now
Mhm.
we're number 2, and we're here for you.
Oh, god damn. That's good. I mean, I don't know if Charmin would do that, though, because they're not going to be like, we're worse than our competitor. Like us, though, we're like, we don't have competitors.
That's like a marketing thing.
That's true.
Charmin humbles themselves. I
That's
can see the
fucking
New
good.
York Times
Mhm.
article now. I'll write it.
And then like, oh, who's number 1 though? Because
Who's
like that's
number one?
piss. Because I can't get someone else. Cause like,
Yo.
yeah, we are number 1.
Oh my gosh.
With a piss. Like what? Who do you? I feel like it's not gonna be a toilet paper company because you don't like.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel like
a
you're more
condom
likely to.
It's Trojan.
Oh yeah, because you piss in your condoms. You guys remember when you were kids
guys
putting condom on in the summertime, pissing until they
Didn't
pop?
we do this?
Uh,
Didn't we do this bit?
We didn't do this bit where we pretended
Yeah,
to
we
pee in
did.
condoms. There's
We-
no way we said
We did it.
piss.
I think.
Maybe something similar. but
No,
not-
it was like piss balloon. You remember piss
oh,
balloon?
we did do.
I think-
Do you remember piss balloon? That's potential.
Bro, we literally have. It's hilarious
Mhm.
how, like, circular
I
our
know.
thought process.
We
is.
always
We always just
take
loop
the
back
same
to
5
the same
jokes.
exact
Yep.
thing.
we never
And
remember
for
them
some
too.
reason, it's piss. It's just
Yeah.
always.
Because it's funny and making
not
fun
that,
of
it's
Jewish
not that
people.
fun. We haven't. Let's stay away from the Jewish topic.
That's
this time.
true.
We've
You know,
done
it's
it
not
too much.
funny anymore. We've
It's
already
literally. It wasn't funny in the first
run
place.
that well dry.
Yeah.
AJ encountered a Jewish man in the grocery store the
well,
other
now
day.
you're doing
and
it.
he
The-
said,
we
no,
literally
and
just
here's
said
what he
it.
said.
Okay,
He said, I don't appreciate all you're saying. AJ said, okay. And then he walked away and didn't say anything else.
Okay, now
and
I'm a
that's it.
changed man. Okay.
Yeah,
Now we can
that
move
was your
on.
life-altering experience,
We can-
yeah.
Creatively, we've opened up ourselves to new avenues.
Mm-hmm.
Other races,
Mm-hmm.
which is just the same joke, but with a
it's like the same joke, but this time we are in favor of it. It's like we're not. That makes it sound.
it's just the same.
This is a rabbit hole we are
This is
digging ourselves
cyclical,
into.
All right, it's all repeating.
Except for what? I say, hey, no more jokes. I say we become a politics podcast.
Dude, I've given up on politics. It's just there's no sense in it. There's no sense in it.
But
It's for people who think they're smart.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my new. It's because I don't understand it. I'm just gonna condemn it.
Yeah.
All right.
That makes sense. That's
we're,
perfect.
We're too divided.
Of course, yeah. I feel the same way
I've been sitting the fence since I was like 12.
Yes.
And I'm gonna continue sitting the fence, but I'm gonna sit it harder. All right.
Shit, he's like his ass is imprinted on that fence, ladies and gentlemen.
You know how there's on I don't know. You know how in fences there's like that little divot, and then it goes into the next plank of wood.
Like what?
When you're looking at a fence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
gap.
my ass. I created that.
Oh,
that's
really?
That was me.
Talking to a celebrity then.
Hitler created the Autobahn. I created that little divot in the fence.
Yep. AJ just like it's like everyone's fences too. We don't know how he gets around so much. Not even he knows how he gets around.
You know, they actually named the sport fencing after me.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's amazing because it has nothing to do with sitting on a fence.
What do you think the F in my name stands for? AJ Fencing.
No way.
AJ Fencing.
No way.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought this whole time it was.
Well, why else would they call it a fence? That's right.
That's
you don't
so
know.
true.
You can't explain it.
I can't. I have no way to refute these claims. Therefore, he's correct. Therefore, naturally, you know what? Honestly, guys.
Anyways, back to politics.
Back to politics. I say we just burn down every politician.
Well, not just every politician.
Nope.
Just everyone.
Oh.
See, that's a fresh take.
How about everyone but the politicians? So then politicians are trying to lead politicians, and then they get a taste of their own medicine.
Everyone's become, in a sense, everyone's become a politician. We just don't make the policy. We just we wish we made the policy.
That's beautiful, bro. That's something else.
Thank you.
We gotta take this.
I feel like anything that comes out of our mouth right now, regardless of whether or not it actually has merit, just sounds ridiculous.
That's
because we are sitting on my bedroom floor, and we have microphones and headphones on.
Yeah, and I'm sitting crisscross applesauce. Also, you can probably see, I don't know if they knew how many wires went into this podcast, but it's a lot. It's an immaculate.
It's a disgusting
It's like a spaghetti mess of wires.
Oh, God, I hate wires so much. It's like you look over there. My foot gets tangled in those.
Oh, yeah, that's a mess.
That's disgusking. You guys can't see it, but you don't need to see it. It's just a lot of wires.
Sickos. Stop trying to look at his freaking
And then
desk.
look, like my electric guitar, wire.
AJ, you know.
We're controlled by wires. We're wired in.
AJ, we should make like that was fucking great, by the way. We should do the thing. We should make like a great a political comic where it's like this is so creative, no one's ever thought of this, but like the wires of something are controlling someone like a puppet.
Damn.
I think that no one has ever thought that technology had a downside to it, and I think that this could really blow the media up. Like they'd explode.
Yeah,
literally.
no, they were literally like HuffPo, just
huff. Go. In the air.
We're huffing and puffing and we're blowing that publication down.
Oh yeah, New York Times, New York.
Shit. New York.
Hard to think
past
of
times.
Oh shit.
That's old times.
Another banger. Honestly, AJ's like on fire today. See how low to the ground AJ is. That just shows like how astute he is. I would have to say.
It's I was pointing this out to you earlier, but it's like. The production value has just gone.
Yeah, it's gone down.
Way down.
We're sitting on the floor here.
We're sitting on the floor. We're not even plugged into an actual computer right now.
It's because we realize
this isn't like a real thing.
Who are we trying to impress right now?
That's the way to do it.
Honestly,
I like that we only do video. We used to have a schedule. We don't.
Yeah, we used to. Yeah, no, we're sort of the Wild West.
I like that we just do video whenever, bro.
Video whenever, man. Wasn't it gonna be like every
5
episodes. 5 or something.
But we don't do an episode often enough.
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe it should just be everyone.
Decide on a
we'll see afterward. Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Once I have no grip on school at all. Like
I feel the same.
It's ridiculous, and it's like you were saying, it's just so easy. Just do it.
Yeah.
But it's like.
But like your brain is like, hey, what if instead we put it off to the last minute or just didn't do it? Or what if we did it and then we thought, I'm not gonna turn it in. I do that too much,
dude. I wrote that paper that I was telling you I did.
Yeah.
So good. Literally, like some of the funny shit I've ever written down.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? So whatever. Dude.
Yeah.
And then I turned into some shitty paper that I'm gonna get back on Tuesday, and it's gonna be like, what is this? Because I wrote like 2 paragraphs, right? Probably like 200 words, and then I go back to the prompt, and I have just completely
gone off,
paraphrased the introduction to the paper without even like reading the introduction. Really, I just clicked on the reading, read it, and then I looked at the prompt, and I was like, I'm just gonna get they're gonna get a B on this. Damn. Dude, this is ridiculous.
There's worse things in the world than a B.
Yeah, I guess.
To be honest, there's obesity.
That's technically a B to still be.
Wait, what is?
Because think about it, it's a B in 2 senses. Obesity, all right? And when you put on that weight and you get that stomach, you got that B figure to you. Damn. That's right. Shit. Also known as pregnancy, which is a half step removed from B.
AJ, stop rapping, dude. You're blowing my literal freaking oh, damn it.
That's called a high five.
Shit. No, it wasn't. We missed.
that was your thumb hitting my palm.
That was a thumb to palm situation. You know, you know the drill.
Thumb to God. Thumb to palm, dude.
Brother, I'll tell you what. It's what day is it? Friday?
It is Friday. I just lost all my moxie because I laid down.
I know. AJ he laid too flat.
Dude.
The ground people stole his power.
This is so. I'm just realizing how stupid this is.
With your room?
No, like
the podcast
like the
itself.
podcast itself.
Yeah,
but I love it, dude. This is
great.
So fun.
It's a monument in time. Historians will find it in the future and go, now why did these people
Let's not
think
even
that
give this thought. Let's just move right on past it.
The historians?
No, the historians, that's what they're going to think about. They're not even going to listen.
Are you sure?
I feel like...
Hey, future historians?
Okay, yeah, historians...
Let me tell you something.
If we make history...
you may not know. 2003, The Sorcerer's Stone came out. Harry Potter.
Okay, Harry Potter.
2003, I was born. Oh.
Yo.
Hello.
Van key?
The van key. We're sitting on the floor.
That's a good question.
It's a solid question.
Here's the van key. The camera died.
Did I? Wait. Oh, okay. I thought you meant.
Yeah, no, that's what we were originally thinking of doing. Or that was another thing. My mind is to. I had another show idea before this one called Red Light Means Recording, which is where we got into a car.
Yes.
And we were driving around doing the show.
Okay.
And the red light meaning like the traffic light.
Oh, that's actually really
which
smart.
Is this yeah.
It actually is a really smart place to film a pot. Like that yeah. It's not even a bad
I don't know,
idea.
it's just like I suck at driving in the first place.
Oh yeah, I get you. If you had one of those like mounted cameras.
Oh shit. Even if we had instead of going for this setup, the mixer and then this, we could have gone for like some Rode lapels.
Oh yeah. That would have been
and
cool.
then just got into like a smaller thing. I'm talking equipment. No one cares.
You know what, AJ? Someone out there is probably interested. Future historians trying to find out about equipment from the past.
Once I get like, we could do that. We could do that.
Yeah, we could just steal someone's car, someone's equipment. It's like no big deal. Whatever.
We buy the car. We'll worry about purchasing the equipment. We'll just steal a car.
Yeah.
We don't need to buy a car.
We don't even need to do the podcast.
Well,
we'll just steal a car.
I have more things to say, but we'll do it
after we steal the car.
After the show.
Okay, right on. After we steal the car.
What are we going? We're going back into clones. Or should we just?
Oh, that's right. I forgot we're talking about clones.
We're running with the clones.
Okay, running with the clones. It's like running with the bulls, but way worse.
All right.
So wait, okay, so
where were we at? We're toppling Rhode Island.
Okay, you know what? Honestly, dude, we've been thinking about this like way too much. We've been thinking like about all the little the finite details. But you know what?
We don't even have like a big picture plan yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I say?
Lay it on us.
You know what Evan Urquizu says? Evan Urquizu says we go to like the forest, the desert, somewhere they won't be able to find, somewhere where no one will ask why there's so many of the same goddamn person. And if anyone does see us, we'll kill them. And so I clone myself until I have a million fucking Evans.
Okay,
yeah,
I
yes,
got
AJ,
my
yes,
hand up,
sir,
sir.
yes.
how do you feel about this?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's in the forest? What is believed to be in the forest?
Mm-hmm.
You got some fairies,
Leprechauns.
some little nymph creatures. You have a girlish figure to you.
Thank you.
And you could claim that you're like some little
like a
fairy
deity.
Nymph mistress.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's just so many of you.
Why
It's
am
an
I a mistress?
illusion.
That's so true.
And then and then you get like
Damn.
some like
Mm-hmm.
Reddit horror story written about you. Or I don't know.
And that's
Continue.
how I take over the earth.
Exactly.
So no, okay. So once I'm 1 million strong, 2 million strong, it would be super easy to go from 1 million to 2 million. Just everyone cuts off an arm. So anyways, once all the Evans are in the forest, we just attack en masse. Because like, what are they gonna do? Nuke the cities to get rid of the Evans? No, they're not gonna kill their own citizens. So that's what I said.
Oh, are you a citizen though? How would
technically?
could
Yeah.
you?
No, I mean like,
Okay.
if we invade towns, they're not gonna nuke the
Dude.
towns to get rid of me.
Could you win an election?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was getting there. I was like, if I just clone myself, they probably wouldn't say, no,
What?
you're not a person.
What? Yeah.
They would have to be like, you have equal rights. And I would say,
Oh
okay.
my God.
And then they just vote for a version of me, myself, probably.
Well,
But-
I'm not even saying like you win the
Mhm.
election, like you not even like you run, because then you
Mhm.
have to like have a solid
That's true.
political backing.
That's true.
What you do is you sell your services of like
oh, that's so
however many votes
That's
that you
fucking
amass.
Smart. Yeah, yeah.
You could literally, you could.
Topple
How
the
many?
election.
How many?
I
How many people are we saying you have right now?
we'll just say 4 million.
4 million.
Mm-hmm. Is that enough? How many people are in the? I don't think it is enough.
You
but
could,
it wouldn't be
you
difficult.
Could, one of the you could get Rhode Island. Okay, what
Rhode Island.
what political party are you thinking of selling your
Green Party.
Green
Mix
Party?
it up. Mix that shit
but
way
that's
up.
so much difficult. That's so much more. That makes it so much more difficult.
Not if it's 10 million Evans. So what if?
Okay, but we're saying you only have like 1 million or 4 million right now.
But what if I decide? Okay,
So-
what if we
okay,
go
okay.
back?
So we
okay.
go. Okay, we just elected a new president, right?
Mhm.
You have 4 years to make as many of you as possible.
That's so true.
You could so win.
Oh my God.
Every state. Dude.
I could pass a law. I could try to pass a law where it's like you can't question why there are so many of the same person, and if you do, you get killed by that same person.
That's dope, dude.
That's great. Twins would find a lot less persecution.
Oh my God, that's so true.
You think? Oh my God, I'm trying to imagine like
And like your sham of a political platform, that could be like the running point.
like Twins. Hey, I accept you guys.
You guys,
No, I-
you guys make the world go round.
Yeah. Either way, I don't think it'd be very hard for clones to topple like either by voting or through like attacking. But oh shit, I had a fucking statement to make and
Go
I
ahead,
totally
make the
no, I
statement.
forgot it,
No,
bro.
just
No,
make it.
I
Make it, bro.
literally
Make it.
I fucking wish that I could.
I was hoping that like my positive.
I was hoping it would
reinforcement
too.
bring
It was
bring
like, but damn, I was just gonna start talking about some nonsense stuff, and I was like, honestly,
I think the monitor might be too high, but also at the same time, I'm making sure I'm just adjusting the levels.
Oh yeah.
All right, go ahead, continue.
Honestly, brother, I don't even know what I was gonna say. I was gonna mention your green controller over there, but they can't see that. That's not interesting to them.
Yeah.
You ever?
I'm sure it could be.
Yeah. You know Flapjack, the show Flapjack.
Yeah, I've watched.
You've seen it? Yeah, it's a pretty wild show. And I realized, like, if you watch it and you imagine, like, this is the Earth after the sea levels rose, it's way more interesting.
Really?
Yeah. 'Cause it's like...
I haven't watched enough of it to...
'Cause it's, like, just islands out there.
Really?
It's just islands, and they live on a big fucking dock. Like, it's not even the Earth. Like, you never see, like, the dirt other than
Damn.
islands. So, like, that's what I like to
It's
think.
like
It's a fun
Water
little thing.
World, but with weird animation.
Isn't Waterworld like a water
I
park?
didn't even know what Water World
It
is.
sounds like a vague water park.
Oh, yeah, no, maybe.
It sounds like a
well, I'm
vague
talking
water...
about the movie. You ever seen Water World?
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's about...
A water world?
Okay, so let me give you the little...
Okay.
It's about a world of water.
No way. Would a,
Bah,
would a
dumbass.
frog live
Oh.
there?
Actually, someone watch the movie and tell me if there's a frog.
One frog.
Dude, this...
We didn't.
I
have
think
a
we've made
frog
this point
fact.
before, but this show isn't about frogs.
It's not
if
about
you still
frogs.
think it's about frogs...
If you're still hoping that we're gonna talk
You're
about...
still hoping that there's like some frog in this? No.
No, we barely remember the
Like
frog
we're
facts.
not even setting up.
Yeah, the frog. Oh, I totally forgot that
We're
was a
just
guy.
like two.
People.
Like we can't change the name now.
I know.
like
we
it enough.
can't.
We have that nice image that you're seeing as the cover of the
Mhm.
of the frog of the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, we're frog.
We're
We're internet frog.
We are frogs, but we don't like lean into it. You know, there's too many people that are like, frogs are so cute, frogs are so whatever. We
Yeah.
respect them, but like we're not gonna go sucking their frog dicks. Like they're they're cool, you
Dude,
know.
Frog penis.
Dude, that's a
hilarious.
frog penis. Honestly, that might be the name of this episode. We probably should name it.
I think we already named it.
Yeah, no, we definitely did, but you know. It's been a couple. Okay.
Would you
names.
click on an episode named Frog Penis?
Is that the title? Because that sounds like the that's not what you click on. You're like asking the potential viewers, like, would you? Hey, I feel like that would.
Because they think about it, like the whole joke about the title being Frog Penis. I mean, the reason that the title would be Frog Penis is we're talking about the title being Frog Penis. There's literally no other reason.
But do you think that if the title was, quote, would you click on a video called Frog Penis, don't you think that would do better than like a lot of things?
Yeah.
I feel like that would. Because like what was our other good video? It had like it was like penis and vagina.
That one did good.
That one did good, and it's like a funny, silly little thing. So you never know.
Also, My Dad in a Jar did good, and we were thinking about naming this one, Why Can't I Be My Own Father?
That's so true. Why can't I? You know, you'll see once you read the title.
Well, I mean, you've already seen, you've already heard.
The
God,
the 2% of you that have gotten to this point.
This is so funny because like, but between the two of us, the energy is this is funny. It all makes sense. Then someone else watching this is like, what is?
I know.
What is happening?
Like imagine like
completely lost.
Okay, so you know how like when you would like go to sleep as a kid with the TV off or like the TV on, you wake up and like some random shit like George Lopez is like farting or something. Like you know how like that's what happens. Like I feel like someone like falling asleep and waking up with us on their TV and like us talking about like
and
frog
that's
penis.
So totally possible.
That's
like,
like
we get recommended on YouTube.
Oh my God, that'd be great. Hey, if you're waking up just now, AJ just hit his nose and we're all laughing at him because he's a goober.
I gotta wash this thing after we're done.
Your nose?
So it doesn't get infected.
Your nose ring or just your nose?
Just my nose.
Oh, okay, yes. Your nose gets infected often.
It does.
Damn. Not
Anyways,
even because of the piercing. Brother, if I remembered what I was talking about half the time, I would be a millionaire. That's not true.
I actually you would be a millionaire.
If I could remember what I was saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fucking hate your guys pretty much.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah. Suck our frog dicks.
I actually don't have one of those.
Yeah. That was epic. What are we going to call